I'm Victor Wooten, bassist with Baylor Fleck and the Fleck Tones. I'm going to show you a few ways that I like to use the metronome, and I will let you know that my goal is to wean myself off of the metronome so that the good time is coming from me. And so today I'm using the TM40, KORG TM40 metronome, and I'm going to start using it first in the normal sense that I would normally use it. So I'm going to start with this metronome, the TM40, right? We're going to use it in a time signature of 160. Here's what I would normally do. I have a lot of metronome there, and I'm just going to groove to it like a... And at first, really I'm just trying to feel that click and lock right with it, right? And at first I don't want to do too many fills. I just want to groove so I can really find that tempo. As I get more comfortable, I can start adding fills, you know. And as you see, when we start adding fills, we start to lose it a little bit. Okay, now once I'm comfortable with that, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to cut the metronome in half. So instead of 160, we're going to take the metronome down to 80. All right, so now I have half of the metronome, but I'm going to play the exact same thing, right? So only half of it's there. A little bit harder to do. Really locking into the pulse. And I'm going to keep doing that for quite a while, all right, until I can really feel that pulse. All right, but again, my goal here is to be weaning myself off of the metronome. So here's what's going to go next. You can probably guess. I'm going to cut the metronome in half again. I'm going to play the same thing, but now the metronome is going to be at 40. Right? So there's less there. So now, more and more, I have to have good time rather than just relying on the metronome. And at first, I recommend you just groove. Don't do too many fills. Because if you're like me, you'll rush when you do the fills. But I just want to feel the pulse. When I'm comfortable grooving, then I can add in fills. One of the things I like to do with the metronome is I like using metronomes at slow tempos. And the reason for that is that there's less there, which means I have to have good time. And the metronome comes in every once in a while just to check me and let me know. So I'm going to put this metronome at its lowest speed right now. I'm going to put it at 40. With the metronome on the downbeats. Right? So that's what we would normally do, or we might even have the metronome on 2 and 4. Like we can leave it right there. A lot of times we'll swing like this, but I want to try something here. I'm going to keep the metronome on the downbeats, right? Boom, 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 boom. But now I'm not going to put it on beat 1. Okay, I'm going to move it over a 16th. Okay, so this is going to be coming like the N1, right? So, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to try to swing to that. And 1. I'm off. There we go. Okay, now you can keep doing that if you want. You can shift it over another 16th if you want to. So for example, as it's going, and the way I figure this out, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, I start counting on the and or whatever. So I might go 1 E, and so, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Or let's see if I can do another one. 1 E and a 1 E, E and a 1, 2 E and a 3 and 2, and 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1, 2. So now I have to have a good time. I can't just rely on the metronome. 1 and a 2 and there you go. So here's an example of another exercise. Once again, I'm going to put the metronome on the beat of 40. So normally I might think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and I may play something like this. Okay, now here's a little bit difficult thing. What I want to do, keep that going for a minute. I want to keep this metronome going, but now at this slow tempo, instead of filling this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, I want to try to fit 5 beats in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. So now the pulse is dun, 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 dun. Okay, now stay with me here. This is a little difficult. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, now I'm going to forget about 5, and I'm just going to feel this pulse. Here's my pulse. Now I'm going to count in 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So when I go back to 4, 4, the metronome is hitting on 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now the metronome is not hitting on beat 1 all the time like we're used to, okay? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I find that, I'm going to play in 4, 4 with this, okay? One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.